Welcome to Stearman's on Tour. We're bringing you with the best in tiny home and van tours the UK has got to offer. And today, we're meeting the Dykes.
Hey.
This is Ian and Anne. So when Ian married Anne, she became a dyke. I'm not sure if I can put that on you. She knows.
Yeah,
she knows. That's a factual information.
It is, yes.
So this is their ex-prison bus. I'm not going to ramble too much because I know nothing about it, but I'm hoping that Ian does, and he's going to show you around it now. Show us the best bits, Ian. You take us through.
Well, obviously outside we've kept it to the same as the prison bus, keeping the windows and everything. Nice awning, 480 watts of solar on the roof, so it's pretty good on a day like today.
Yeah, nice and sunny.
We travel with 4 cats, so this is their cat flap, so they can come in and out when we're not about.
So where does that go?
That goes to a ramp that just goes outside.
All right, so they can.
So they're free roaming. So when we're out and about round here, they can still come and go as they please.
And they know to come back to the van.
Yes, yeah. Well, the ginger one came up the other night to your van. I don't know if you noticed.
No.
Because the fire was going, he thought there'd be food. So poked its head out from under your van when we was there.
No way.
So fly screen, obviously, very needed, especially when you're in Scotland and whatnot. So,
where are we going first?
well, we call this cosy chaos because it's not a pristine and everything else. But we'll start at the back. So we've still got the back door. It opens, so we can have a through breeze, everything else. It's our cat station, so where's all our cat food stays and everything else is up there, and obviously loads of jackets. And then they get fed down there. There's Mr. Bear.
Mr. Bear.
That's Bear.
He's
lazy.
He's not interested in us.
He's not interested at all. So at the back here, got a big wardrobe, and then up here, this is normally where we keep our cycling helmets and stuff like that. A bit more storage up there. Underneath is that's the junk cupboard. If I was to roll that up, things would fall out.
Yeah, we'll not roll that up.
We'll leave that. Here we've got full-size pull-out larder.
Nice.
With alcohol heavier at the bottom, going to the lighting at the top. And then this doesn't go all the way to the back. So what we've done, so that's where all our awning poles and flags and flag poles go, because that goes all the way down to the floor.
You've used every inch.
We have used every inch, yep. And then in here, you'll need to come this side because of the door.
Oh, this is going to get a bit snug.
Yep. This is our bathroom.
Full
separate shower. And then that's an instant hot water boiler, so you just need water. Yeah, we haven't got to wait for anything to heat up. So this goes down into a bed. So this goes down. This bit here comes off. It'll fit here, and it'll fit over the bed for a coffee table. Over the other side of the bed by the big handles.
So you can slide it into the bed, so you've got a place to put your cup.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. But it goes down to a bed because we've got a 30-year-old daughter. She comes with us sometimes. We've also got another leaf, so this can open up and make into a bigger area because we've got our extra seating.
And is that the same at this
side? The same there as well. And then these are we call them our chaise mediums because we've got a projector up there, so we have a screen that comes down, so then we can lounge
and watch telly.
And watch telly or films or whatever else. But yeah, Anne said, "Oh, we've got chaise longs," and I was like, "No, they're only mediums."
Yeah, chaise mediums.
Chaise mediums. But then, so these are all the escape hatches they used to be, just in case the van turned over.
Okay. And
they did used to look like this.
All right. Okay. Literally just plastic.
Just plastic. It's insulation and everything else. So what we did, because we kept the same windows, so we put, and then this, if we get the light right, the film on it puts rainbows everywhere. But
oh yeah.
They all.
I can see it in the.
Yeah. They all open up, so we can get good ventilation through, or how we normally have them is we just stick it up like that.
And it just lights.
And then of a night, these then go up into there. So they keep the heat in, and then if it's really hot, we put them up and it actually keeps it cooler. So the one over the bed we normally keep in if it's hot to keep the cats cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And then obviously bug screen goes up after that. Obviously lots of teddies. Recycling bin. Behind it it's a two stage thing. It's either you do dirty laundry or the cats sleep in it. So there may well be, I think there's a cat in it at the moment. They just like to be in there. So we've got an induction cooker here. for when we've got a lot of solar. There's no point in using up the gas. So we've got an inverter for that. The cooker is, so the kitchen area is out of an old caravan.
Yeah, you can sort of see there.
So we've obviously made it a little bit better, but it was the easiest thing to do to get it converted. It's all light and whatnot. So this is all grill, oven, a bit more storage underneath. That was just a pull down, but they're a nightmare, aren't they?
Yeah.
But in here, we have a 6-stage water filtration system. So that goes to a couple of pressurised containers. So we've got nice drinking water there.
Yeah.
From no matter what source we get. What else have we got? Yeah, just sort of kitcheny stuff really. This is all about. That's just little things. Just to hold that up.
Yeah.
Handles on the back because it's a curved door, using every little bit of space. And then this used to have a microwave in it. Right, it now has a keg of gin and a keg of wine.
That's much better than
much better. And then this is our coffee station, and then this has our bread and lots of my junk, which really annoys the wife. But we won't go into that. 240 fridge. Anne works in here, so she needs the inverter and so forth, but it runs on a Victron inverter, so it turns itself off most of the time if the light's not. It's currently on. Here we have a bit more work surface if we need it for the washing up, and the tea station for the other side. And then under here is all our pizza stuff. This takes up a lot of room. Everything you see here, except for this obviously, all of these, they're all magnetised. So it all stays like this. So the cutlery, everything, it all stays
in place.
Stays in place, so we don't put any of that away. I know it would drive most people mad because it probably rattles, but we don't have a through cab, so we don't hear it.
Yes, it
doesn't matter. So this just another slide out that has the kitchening and cleaning stuff in it. So broom handle there, and some the bags and other stuff on the side there. And they all lock with child locks. And
you need a magnet.
And what we've done on here with this ship's wheel. So that's locked.
And you've got a magnet on the back of the ship's wheel, so it activates.
So it activates. So that's locked. And then you turn that to there, and that's. But we did have to put another lock on the top because when we're driving, that's not quite enough for the amount of weight that's in there.
Yeah.
Right. And then we've got the bedroom area, the boudoir.
The boudoir.
Which we have another sleeping cat in. So this is the access we have through. So the cats can come through, and that their litter trays in front of there just in case they don't want to go outside, but they normally go outside. But so we can a bit of air. Obviously this is just our junk cupboards and some clothes cupboards. This bit here we love. If you actually have to sit on here to have a look behind. This is simply a boot tidy, but this is for our part-worn clothes, because part-worns get in the way, don't they? When you're living in a van, you've got clean clothes, you've got dirty clothes. The cow go. So that's where we have our pajamas up here, and then clothes that aren't ready to be washed yet.
You've literally thought of everything, haven't you?
Well, it's you go along and there's a problem, and then then you get a solution.
Yeah.
And then this is what most people will be. So under here. We have the wife's clothes, and then we have my clothes.
I just can't believe how much you've used every single.
And then behind this is our diesel heater, so which vents all the way around both sides, all the way to the shower and all the way to the wardrobe, so it keeps the clothes warm there. And obviously the diesel heater itself gets quite warm, so that keeps everything under there nice and warm. And our water tank is under the head of the bed because we can't really get in that easy. So we've got 210 litres of fresh water. We don't travel with 210 litres of fresh water because that's a lot of weight.
That is a lot of weight. It's 210 kilos.
It is 210 kilos. Yeah, I mean we do have the capacity to travel with it full on our weight.
Yeah.
And if we're going to go off grid for a couple of weeks or whatever, then we will. But we'll fill it up at the last minute. So, and obviously have to have the man cave bit. Tools.
Tool shed.
Tool shed. But what happens is, this lifts out, and then under there is all our beach stuff.
Again, every millimetre, not every inch of space used now, every millimetre of space has been used.
We'll be happy when the tools are at the bottom and the beach stuff's at the top.
You swap them around in the summer.
We swap, yeah, well, we'll swap around when we need the beach stuff more than we need the tools. Which I'm hoping is going to be soon. Right, so our electrical system is all under the bed here. So in case there's an electrical short or anything, we have a fire under there. We have one of these, which is a fireball, which you can mount, and when it gets hot or there's a fire, this explodes. Not in a ball of flames, obviously. It's like a powder extinguisher, but it goes off within milliseconds. It douses everything with the powder, and it has a shockwave that will blow it out as well. But the good thing about these is that, you know, you don't need to be there. So if you have a fire when you're out and about, you can have as many fire extinguishers as you like. You can't use them, but this will go off automatically, and hopefully the idea is to put the fire out before it consumes your whole vehicle.
That's possibly my favourite part of the van.
Yeah, and people go, but they make so much mess. And it's like, well, yes, but so does a fire.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much about it. Just another cat bed up here. There's just bits everywhere. The wife will probably tell me, we like this bit. So, because this is out of a caravan, it would go for a flat roof, so there's no top to it.
Okay.
So when this one's open, stuff could go in. So I've just put UPVC stuff here, and this is what we call our gash, because it's our goodie stash. Has all our crisps.
It just sits up there, isn't it?
Just sits up there, and then you've got. It's amazing how much you can get up there.
Yeah.
And we do. But yeah, so that's another opening and fly screen. There. And that's there.
So this was actually when we went to Willow Fields, the van that won the best
quirkiest camper.
The quirkiest camper.
Yes.
If you remember, I was a bit disappointed because I thought coming with one van on top of another van was going to be up there.
Yeah, well, we wasn't expecting it with what was going on there. Yeah.
To be fair, honestly, I thought the.
Yes, the gypsy wagon.
The gypsy wagon was going to win.
Apparently that would have won if it was finished.
Yeah, but
it was still under. But that, we all thought that was going to win.
As soon as that pulled up, I knew I'd not won.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah.
But,
we were surprised.
Yeah, but alas. But this is incredible. I can see why you won, because literally every single inch of space, you can't look anywhere where it hasn't been used.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yes.
Well, I think you can all agree that when I first started the tour, I said he's used every inch of the van, and when now I finished it, we've agreed that he's used every millimetre of the van. There's so many different ideas in there that I want to. I mean, the fireball is going in my electric cupboard. So if that spare one's missing at the end of the weekend, it's because I've snuck in and stolen it. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I did walking around. I think this is the third time we've met Ian now, and I've just managed to get into his van because we're always so busy chatting, gassing, and enjoying the shows. But yeah, this is Ian and Ant. If you see him about, yeah, I've got you both in there. Yeah. If you see him about, the friendliest pair you will ever meet. He's usually wearing a horn full of alcohol that'll force down your neck if you're that way inclined. I hope you've enjoyed that van tour video, guys. We'll be back over at Simply Camper Van Conversions as we continue around the show. So if we see another epic van, we'll be coming back here to display it to you guys. See you soon.